I just received and I'm unboxing right now one of the rarest publicly released gold coins from the U.S. Mint ever. Plus, what factors can make many modern mint releases, like this one, add massive value to your collection instantly. Welcome to Money Trade, your guide to growing real wealth with gold and silver coins. Let's get to it. There it is. Today I'm unboxing the 2025 25th anniversary gold-proof Sacagawea dollar coin. I like the gold design on the side of the box here. The gold portrait on the front of the outer box looks great here. Then there's an inner box with the gold mint seal, nice texture, and the inscription of the United States Mint. First inside is the certificate of authenticity and description. Oh nice, there's a little clamshell inside here. Looks like the mint has stepped up their packaging a little from the last couple years when they had the little cardboard box only. Now we've got this nice clamshell and oh, stunning. Stunning. Look, I like it. The coin is almost exactly the same size as the original coins that weren't made out of gold, which is kinda nice to have that familiar size. The obverse has the original portrait by Glenna Goodacre that was on the general currency coins starting in the year 2000, featuring Sacagawea and her infant son. And the reverse has Thomas D. Rogers' soaring eagle surrounded by 17 stars. Do you know the significance of 17? Well, in this case, it represents the number of states that existed at the time of the 1804 Lewis and Clark expedition, which Sacagawea is not only credited for her involvement in, but is said to have literally enabled the expedition throughout. The original manganese brass versions that this commemorates were $1 coins made for normal circulation between the years 2000 and 2008. The idea of a large part of the population using them in place of paper dollars never really took off, so after 2008 they reduced production and made it more of a collector's edition, honoring various Native American tribes and individuals on the reverse of the coin in place of the soaring eagle. I am really liking this coin, and of course I think it's a great investment. The three main things that make this coin valuable, I believe, are first and foremost the low mintage of it. With only 7,500 coins made, this is one of the rarest modern gold U.S. Mint anniversary or commemorative public release coins ever. Second, it is an anniversary limited release, celebrating a notable person in U.S. history and celebrating 25 years of this portrait of her being put on U.S. Mint $1 coins. And since we have been seeing these in our general currency for the past 25 years, they've become an iconic installment in American coin history. Third, it's a half ounce of 99.99, that's 4 nines pure 24 karat gold, and stamped in a proof finish, making it a stunningly rich evolution from the manganese brass clad versions we've seen all these years, and also making it among the purest releases the U.S. Mint does ever. And a little more about the value of snapping up one of these limited release anniversary coins. I just want to dive a little more into how important I think low mintage is, because that'll immediately intensify collector demand. I don't like that the mint has been creating a lot of artificial demand lately through low mintage, but the demand does exist, being reflected in supply and demand of the coin and driving the price up very quickly. Therefore, I feel it's one of the few situations in the coin collecting world where you buy a precious metal or collectible coin and it immediately skyrockets in value. One very recent example of this translating into dollars is the increase in value already of the 2024 230th anniversary flowing hair gold dollar. So just for comparison's sake, Here's this coin with a mintage limit of 17,500, which was the total number minted, and then 10,000 of them were available in this product packaging, and maybe 7,500 more of them were available in like high relief sets, auctioned off in other ways, or sold in bulk maybe to market makers. There's like over twice as many of these as the Sacagawea coin we're unboxing today. Some special edition gold coins have mintages in the hundreds or 200,000s. The flowing hair gold coin is pretty stunning looking, and I wish I had purchased one. I literally was following it and had the opportunity to press buy, but decided at the last seconds that I just couldn't swallow the $3,640 price tag when gold that day was $2,580. Look, right here on eBay, they're already ranging from 7,000, 8 something, 10.5 for a nice certified one, 6,000 for just raw, non-certified in the OGP. They did do a nice clamshell for that one, even in 2024, so I guess they used that same box for this new one. Here's the pair with the gold and silver one. That's a nice little set. The silver one was great, but it's just a metal. It's not even a coin. And the price of it was $104 just for an ounce of silver, where the other silver collectible coins from the U.S. Mint were usually ranging around $85. So I felt like, what's that extra premium for? I feel like I'm being ripped off. But then immediately they were going for $250, so I should have picked up 100 of these. And check out eBay here. At the time of recording this video, you've got anywhere from the high 200s on up to anything you want to pay. And look at this on AppMex, $629. Of course, that's advance release, but $349 for a raw one. Add a couple of those to cart? I don't think so. Here's the gold one on AppMex for $7,229. That's almost exactly to the cent double the melt value at the time of this recording. Not bad for 1 year's appreciation. So anyway, this is what taught me once and for all not to let all these low mintage issues slip away without picking some up that I like. So thankfully I didn't miss out on getting one of these. I picked this up for the release price of $2,175 the day it came out, and it sold out within minutes. They keep raising this as gold goes up, and they just have this currently unavailable here, kind of giving you hope that it'll come back, but it won't because they've sold out their 7,500 mintage. eBay today, less than 2 months after this going for sale, has it for $2,600. Buy it now for $35. It goes on up from 26 to around 2,800, 29. You can have your choice of a lot of them. And for certified, 3,000 to somewhere around 45, 4,600 seems to be the range. And if you're more comfortable with a large online dealer, let's see what they have. They just have the certified NGC today, not even first day of issue, $34.95. Considering it costs you less than $100 to get it certified, not bad appreciation for less than 2 months in here. I wish I had bought 10 of these. I checked a few of my favorite anniversary gold coins out of secure storage and brought them to the studio this morning to show you along with this unboxing. These are the 3 2016 Centennial Gold anniversary coins, commemorating the iconic Mercury dime, the Standing Liberty quarter, and the Walking Liberty $50. These designs were introduced made of silver for the general currency of these denominations back in 1916. That's 100 years before this anniversary gold edition dropped. And then for several years now, I've considered the 50th anniversary gold-proof Kennedy $50 to be one of the crown jewels for collectors, especially because a lot of us lived through the time when U.S. currency stopped being minted in 90% silver. So many people got their start in coin collecting saving these 1964 Kennedy $50, which was the only year they made them in 90% silver. They would even occasionally show up in some spare change in a drawer somewhere, or in a lost box in an attic. My grandfather had put aside quite a few of them and some silver quarters that my uncle later, when he was a teenager, spent on cigarettes. This is really a nice assortment here of different denominations of classic coins reprinted in gold. I'm thinking this Sacagawea gold proof takes this assortment to a whole new level. Let me know in the comments what you think of this Sacagawea gold dollar and whether or not you think I should keep it as a collector's item and or an investment. Also, if I'm keeping it, should I send it in to get it certified? This packaging is beautiful, but a certified 70 would be considerably more valuable, especially as it ages. However, there are risks associated with sending it in, and there's no guarantee that it'll be deemed a certified 70, at which point it can end up just being a tainted coin. I'm interested in what people think, because that also tells me what form might have more demand from potential collectors in the marketplace. Well, this tribute to the golden legacy of the Sacagawea dollar and these other anniversary coins aren't just collectibles. They're stories struck in gold and timeless tributes to our nation's past, preserving American history in its most beautiful form. If you had your way, what would the next gold anniversary coin that the U.S. Mint produces be? I would love them to make a gold proof of the peace dollar. A Morgan dollar would be good too, but the peace dollar really is one of my favorite U.S. Mint designs. I would also be really happy if they made a gold seated Liberty half dollar, the design from the 1800s. That'd be amazing because even the original circulation versions are fairly rare and very expensive to get good specimens of. Let me know in the comments what you wish they would make. And make sure and subscribe to the channel because coming up, I'll be showing some gold and silver coins that I think are a great value for near-term appreciation. Have fun collecting, and I'll see you next time.